Evasion is one of the dirtiest strategies in competitive Pokemon, to the point where Smogon outright banned it from their formats due to the fact it removes most skill-based gameplay in exchange for each turn mostly being determined by pure luck. While some people argue that Pokemon has always been about luck, a common trend with most top players is that they aim to reduce the amount of RNG dependency in their teams in order to have their skill be the determining factor in their matches and win more consistently. While Smogon has banned evasion completely from competitive play, VGC, the official competitive format for Pokemon, has no such ban. While a majority of competitive players avoid using evasion strats due to the stress and inconsistency that comes with them, a number of players have developed an evasion strategy that centers around Alolan Muk of all Pokemon. Today, let's talk about the most toxic strategy in competitive Pokemon. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video at any point in time, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. As a matter of fact, you should really just subscribe right now because I have a playlist full of content just like this that you can watch once this video ends. And if you think you're subscribed, do me a favor and double check because a lot of my viewers actually aren't. With that, let's get into the video. But not before I plug my YouTube channel memberships. If you click the join button, not only do you get access to bonus videos every week and access to my podcast with Jody Azzarelli, but you also can join my members only Discord where we team build and discuss Pokemon broadly. You also get a badge by your name in the comments and in my live streams, and you get to see your name at the end of these videos. Lots of cool perks there, so consider supporting me with the channel membership. Now back to the video. Evasion strategies have always existed in competitive Pokemon, but over the years they've changed and developed to become more consistent. And I use the word consistent very loosely, because what the players are seeking to make more consistent isn't its ability to win game to game, it's the team's ability to get set up. At which point, yes, they do have the best odds of winning, but each turn is still just a gamble. Older variants of the team would use a combination of minimize Eviolite Chansey and a guard split Carbink to make the Chansey very difficult to break if it ever gets hit, but this team was always super susceptible to the opponent knocking out either the Carbink or the Chansey before they get their minimize or guard split off. The team, while easier to win with once fully set up, had a very difficult time getting to that point in the match. But for the longest time, this was the best that evasion players were able to come up with. It never won a major tournament, and it rarely won events even at a local level, since from a meta perspective, it's harder to win with the duo at a local level because not only do your local players learn to prepare to face you in particular, but you begin to lose the love and affection of those around you. This team ran around in previous years of VGC until more recent formats where evasion players began to gravitate towards the duo of Smeargle and Alolan Muk. Alolan Muk is a very interesting Pokemon. As a poison and dark type, not only is it left with only one weakness to ground moves, but it's also untauntable by prankster Pokemon like Tornadus and Whimsicott, as dark types are completely immune to prankster moves. This also leaves it safe from being encore locked into its setup moves. Alolan Muk is one of few viable minimize Pokemon. Minimize is the best move in the game for evasion strategies because it sharply raises the evasiveness stat, meaning it can reach max evasiveness in just 3 turns. At +6 evasion, all moves have their accuracy into the Pokemon cut to 1/3 of their usual accuracy. If you know Pokemon, you know that this means that you're basically never going to hit the Pokemon. This is why Oko moves have similar accuracy. Muk's impressive bulk and lack of weaknesses makes it so even if the opponent manages to land an attack into it, Muk is more often than not going to be just fine. Slap on some leftovers and spam Protect and you'll end up in the green before you know it. Muk's access to unavoidable Toxic along with this means that it should ultimately win the war of attrition. So where does Smeargle come into all of this? Well, Smeargle is one of Satan's strongest soldiers. The level of evil coming off of that beagle is off the charts. With access to basically every move in the game, Smeargle can be perfectly crafted to support an evasion Muk with follow me, fake out, wide guard, or whatever. But Smeargle's main purpose on the team is to feint. Yes, this team will not properly function unless Smeargle is knocked out by the opponent. Smeargle's ability is Moody. This ability is pure RNG, with it sharply raising one of Smeargle's stats while slightly lowering another one at the end of each turn, ultimately resulting in a net positive stat change. Muk has the exclusive ability of Power of Alchemy, causing it to take on the ability of whatever partner Pokemon feints while Muk is active on the field. This means that Smeargle will eat the hits for Muk for a turn or two as Muk gets its evasion raised, and once Smeargle finally drops, Muk takes on the ability of Moody and begins to boost each one of its stats at the end of the turn, resulting in a hard-hitting bulky Pokemon that's difficult to land a single attack on. From this point on, another Pokemon can take Smeargle's place in the field and copy Muk's stat changes to be just as difficult to hit, just as bulky, just as powerful. This is typically a co-star Flamigo who automatically takes on Muk's stat changes, or an even more powerful Pokemon that can manually take them with Psych Up, at which point the opponent isn't going to have a good time. This team archetype has never been able to make any super deep runs in tournaments, but it's definitely ruined other people's experiences at the event. It's mostly known as an online gimmick for global challenges and other best-of-1 formats, as this duo thrives in an environment where the opponent doesn't get any second chances. Close team sheets make it even more volatile. Now, this duo isn't invincible. There's plenty of ways to beat the team. Minimize causes Heavy Slam to not only never miss, but deal increased damage to the target, as will Heat Crash and other crushing moves. Sacred Sword will ignore all stat changes, allowing for consistent damage into the Pokemon, and moves like Perish Song will just shut down the duo in the endgame. Or, you could just land the attacks. Like I said, this strategy turns the game into just as much of a gambling simulator for the Muk player as it does for you. Lots of skill goes right out the window with this team, and that's why I'll be using it today. The internet's most vocal Muk Smeargle advocate passed me a team to showcase for you on the ladder, so let's get into it. Okay, everybody, alright. We're on that dark evil grind. So, this is the most hated strategy in competitive Pokemon. Evasion. I made a whole video just specifically talking about evasion strats and why they don't get used. However, we are back with evasion. Now, previously evasion was mostly something that you would see with like Chansey, but Chansey has gotten severely nerfed on that front over the years. And people figured out that, hey, you know, Alolan Muk does it just as well. And it hurts me that that's the case, because Alolan Muk is like in my top 10 favorite Pokemon. And I just don't like that it's an evasion Pokemon. Also, dude, what happened to Flamigo? Flamigo used to be such a cool, interesting Pokemon that like beat Golden Go, that was able to just run like these really interesting strats. And this is all it's got left. This is like it flipping burgers at McDonald's. Anyways, we're going to get into it. This team is pretty interesting. The idea is we're going to be running the standard Power of Alchemy, Moody, Smeargle stuff. We do have Salt Cure to help out with a little bit of extra, you know, instead of like, you know, Spiky Shield, we have a little bit of extra stall power going on there. We have Psych Up on both Cresselia and a Bright Powder Calyrex, standard Rillaboom, and we have a Co-Star Flamigo that will copy the stats of whatever has the boost going. So the idea is just everything is just copying everything. We have one guy setting up, and then everyone else just bites off of that. So let's get into it. We're gonna get 3 battles. My cat is begging me for attention right now. I just want you all to know that I am currently recording a video instead of giving Ronnie the attention he deserves, which is sad, but he looks like a sleepy little guy right now. Anyways, let's begin. The rental code will be linked down below. I do want to give a shout out to Eric Mendoza for making this team for me. He's the Muk Smeargle guy on Twitter. Like, this is all he ever plays. This is his whole bit. As someone who commits to a bit really hard with like Wo-Chen and stuff, I have to respect it, but I think he got brainwashed off the thing. Like, this is all he talks about. Anyways, let's get into it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get a game. We're in the middle of the season. Oh my god, my cat will not leave me alone. He just keeps putting his paws on my lap and he's like, hey, give me pets. But hopefully it doesn't take us too long to get a game. We're a little bit over halfway through the season this month. We have one more month of Regulation G and then we get to play Reg I. Thank God. Well, hopefully. I'm pretty sure. Reg I. Alright. So there is one issue with this matchup that we're going to have to play around, and that's the fact that Sandsear Storm does not miss. It does not miss when rain is active, and it is a rain team. So I'm going to say into this. Also, just dawned on me, I don't actually have the EV spreads for this team. Very clearly, we want the Smeargle lead. We also want the Muk. Luckily for me, I can't get Encored in the Minimize. And maybe getting some boost would be really nice. We do have the... we have the Cresselia in the back. I need Rillaboom. I think we just have to bring these 4, and that's going to be like our best bet. That's probably going to be our best bet. Yeah. If there's any other like interesting strategies or Pokemon you guys want me to like make a video covering, let me know. It's been really fun making like these little deep dives on specific Pokemon and archetypes, and even just talking about like specifically bad Pokemon, where I'm just like, okay, you know, Electivire sucks. Let's talk about that for a while. You know, like, dang man, I hate Electivire. All right. I'm not gonna bother with the Wide Guard. It's genuinely not worth, or not Wide Guard. I'm not gonna bother with like a Fake Out or anything. I just realized there's no Fake Out on the Smeargle. Eric, what are you doing? You know what? You're the expert. Why not? go for the Spore right away. They Moonblast. That's fine. We're going to get our Moody boost even quicker. Special attack drop is a little bit annoying. Oh, no. Okay, cool. Gonna get this minimize off. The sooner we pass to Cali Shadow, the better. Hopefully we get like a special... I guess I would have preferred just to get the boost there. Maybe a speed boost would be great. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Let's see. We get a defense boost. It doesn't really do anything for us unless they want to go for E-speed, and even then it's not really going to make a difference. I'm going to go ahead and Salt Cure you, because you're probably not Covert Cloak. The Follow Me isn't really worth it. We're going to minimize a second time. Alright, and we're going to have Moody at the end of this turn, which should be good. Hopefully they don't wake up. Alright, they stay fast asleep. That's good for us. The longer they stay asleep, the easier it's going to be to get this done. No fake out on the Smeargle is interesting. Alright, special defense rise is actually incredible. Because now, I'm going to say that my best play... Ooh, I do have to be a little careful. I'm going to probably have to get rid of... Do I go Rillaboom here? No, I'm going to have to go into Cali, but I have to be really careful with this Psych Up because we don't have like a standard damaging move to deal with the Whimsicott. Yeah, because I can just get Encored into it. But I guess it's not the end of the world if I get Encored into it, if we have, like, good boosts. Special defense, evasiveness. Honestly, it's not a bad idea just to go for the Psych Up right away. Because our only thing that's decreased is speed, but it shouldn't matter too much with this much evasiveness. We're going to go for one more. Maybe we'll get lucky. There's the Tailwind. See if we can avoid this. They do wake up. Is it going to be Crunch? They do have Crunch. Okay. It looks like it's going to be a Muk solo game. But it's not the end of the world. Muk has access to Toxic and Knockoff. So I'm actually pretty confident Muk could win this. Defense rose sharply. Yeah, that's great. But FL, not the worst because we can just dodge stuff. What we do need to be cautious of is specifically this Whimsicott. I'm going to actually focus down Whimsicott, I think. And like I said, I can't dodge Sandsear Storm, so we're going to have to save the Terra Grass there. Yeah, I'm going to have to hold on to Terra Grass. Ooh, this can be tough. I think our best play is just Grassy Glide for damage and Toxic as soon as possible. Because the sooner... Yeah, they tried to Encore me into Fake Out. Oh no, they tried to Encore me despite being a Dark type. Cool. Decent damage there. We're probably just going to get Sacred Fired. Let's see if we can somehow survive. Nope. Looks like it's probably Assault Vest then, if they're Crunch and Sacred Fire. No Choice Band. Like I said, the sooner that we're able to get rid of the Whimsicott, the sooner we're going to be able to Terra and not worry. We're going to go for another Toxic into Mr. Entei here. You know what was my favorite duo to run back in Regulation? Not Regulation. Back in Sword and Shield, there was a there was a team going around where you would run Calyrex and Entei. And Entei's a fire type, so I called it Caliente. Ooh, that could be annoying. Okay. That's the tech that I'm concerned about. I'm not even sure if Endeavor can miss. So it's mostly just going to come down to dodging. Oh, wait, that's going to be really, really bad. That's going to be really, really bad. Can Endeavor miss? I don't think it can miss. Hold on. Endeavor... Pokemon. Accuracy's 100, so it can miss. We just kind of got unlucky there. That's fine. Can I please get a special defense raise? The good news about Moody is that you eventually end up where you need to be. Right now, we're only in positive territory. Like, mathematically speaking, it just works out that you will end up where you need to be. We'll protect here. They can't Encore us. Looks like they're adamant about staying in as well. There's the Endeavor. Sacred Fire. Yeah, the name of the game here is going to be Terra Grassing on the Landorus, so we can resist the hit. And hopefully getting Spadef boosts, please. Sorry, I'm double checking. I'm pretty sure Endeavor can miss. We just got unlucky, right? Yeah, it says 100 accuracy. If it couldn't miss... Oh my god, we're actually getting kind of unlucky with these drops because I need that defense. I think now is a good knockoff turn. We're at +1. We'll deal with you. I go for the Tailwind, that's good. I can protect on the next turn, and I think the Toxic will take them. If this doesn't just outright do it. But I need those defense boosts for when Lando hits the field, because eventually we're going to have to deal with the Entei, and I don't want it landing like a Sacred Fire while I'm a grass type. Focus Sash, okay. A little bit more Toxic there. Moody boost, you get a speed rise. Please don't drop my defenses anymore. Okay, attack, I'm cool with that. That's got to be Lando, right? No, it's Kyogre. Why would you go into Kyogre? We definitely just protect here. Now, what we do have to be careful about is timer. We need to take KOs. Air Electric. Now, luckily for me, we didn't end up facing off against a Tornadus a Tornadus and Landorus team, because if it was both of them, they would actually have a soft pin. They'd be able to Bleak Wind and Sandsear. And as a grass, and as like a poison type with Grass Terra, we would end up just completely getting pinned, since those don't miss in the rain. There's Thunder. Ooh, that's another move that doesn't miss in the rain. Well, it's a good thing I protected there. We can Grass Terra here, and then we should be able to deal with everything. If I get an attack raise here, I'll go for knockoff before the Toxic. Just because it's going to hit pretty hard. But if we get a special defense raise, then I'll Toxic. Grass disappear from the battlefield. Let's see what we get. Time to spin the wheel. Defense. Speed. Okay, I'm cool with not having speed. What are we sitting at right now? +1. We're at +2 attack. I'll actually Terra Grass and knock off here. It'll hit pretty hard, and if they're like choice specs, this just allows me to not really worry about like the damage critting or something, you know. It'll just mostly bounce off of us. Extreme Speed, they actually connect a move, doesn't do much. Thunder obviously is going to connect. Hopefully no paralysis, because like they have multiple win cons here, right? Like they can literally win off of timer. Over at Cloak, okay. Interesting item choice. We'll go for the Toxic here. Alright, Entei's getting close. Maybe we actually just KO the Entei. Special attack, don't drop my special defense, please. Okay. We can get rid of Entei. Honestly, the closer we get to an endgame where we just... Yeah, the closer we get to an endgame where it's just like, oh my god, they're landing their moves finally. Oh my god, they... Okay. Well, I think that's a good example as to the shortcomings of Muk at the very least. Because at the end of the day, you really are just gambling. Yeah, no. I mean, like, and... You know, this is like I said in the intro of the video. The biggest downside of this team is that you're eventually going to get what's coming to you. You rely so much on one or two Pokemon that eventually you just get, and you end up getting hit with one of those. That's actually really funny, though. I'm not even, like, sad that I lost that because I actually hate this duo. I'm mostly just like, oh, we can have, like, a good little showcase of, like, how the team's, like, really annoying to deal with and how you can, like, play around specific win conditions like Thunder not missing or... Bleak Wind Storm or Sandsear Storm. But at the end of the day, that will happen to you. That's gonna happen to you, dude. I'm also really glad I record these videos on an alt account because I don't want anyone being like, Moxie boosted is using Muk Smeargle on ladder. Alright. But no. Yeah, no, that's gonna happen. What I will say is that, like, the crit was pretty unfortunate because, we should have been able to take the Sacred Fire pretty well. It's a neutral hit. I don't think we had a defense boost. I think we kept losing the defense boost, but we weren't at negative defense, so, you know, we probably could have eaten it and then maybe eaten the Thunder, gone for a protect, but, you know, they got the luck they needed, and that's fine. We get a game soon. There are not a lot of people active right now. All right, I guess I'll just pause till we get a game. All right, looks like we got another game. Person's ranked 9,000 and ooh. Let me think. I don't believe they have any accuracy bypassing moves here. So we're good just to lead off like this. I do have to be a little bit careful. Bring you, and we can't bring the Flamigo again because Rillaboom is just objectively the best option into a Miraidon. But this is another one of those situations where the team has such incredible damage output into me that if they just land one clean hit, that might be all they truly need. I guess the best way to put it is Muk Smeargle is like a boxer with like incredible agility, but a glass jaw. If you catch him once, it's over. But I got a chin like Crimson, bro. Alright, let me think. I'm supposed to follow me minimize as my best play here. The only thing is... Actually, that might not be my best play, because if they Surging Strikes, that'll get me past my focus. That'll, like, bypass the Focus Sash. So I'm actually going to go Rillaboom here. And Terra Grass. We're burning the Terra right away, and I'm going for the Minimize, because I don't want to get one shot. This also gives me Fake Out on the next turn and another Minimize, and then I can swap in my Smeargle. Grassy Surge is going to decrease the damage of this. It's also going to give me some passive recovery beyond the leftovers. There's the D-Gleam. Take that pretty well because we're Muck. Surging Strikes. Ooh, okay. Looks like we made a perfect play there, actually. I do have Fake Out Pressure. I'm trying to think. Do I want to be able to get all my Minimizes off? That's one Minimize. Rillaboom is pretty unhealthy. We can Fake Out the... If they're, I don't think they're specs, because that didn't look like specs damage. Then again, I guess like a lot of like Miraidon's damage output comes from the fact that it has the item boosting it as well as the terrain. So I'm actually going to Fake Out here on you, and I'm going to go for another Minimize, because we can eat the hit from Miraidon. Unless they want to like Terra Ghost or something, we'll be fine. I guess Terra Fairy might like somehow pick up Rillaboom, but I think we're alright. Withdraw that. Yep, and here's where things get a little freaky. Because that guy can one-shot us. There's a Dazzling Gleam, no dodge. Rillaboom lives. Go for the Minimize. Next turn. I guess my best play here is going to be going into my Smeargle and protecting, and then going for my final Minimize. And then Calyrex becomes the fastest thing in the field next turn, so... Go into Smeargle. Go for the Protect. Withdraw the Miraidon, that's fine. There's Incineroar. Alright, we're gonna have to get a dodge here. Because they can just fake out. Ivy Cudgel. Into the Protect. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a dodge. Or just survive somehow. We're at full. Let me see how this Muk's trained. Because I actually don't have the Pokepaste. Because low-key, Pokepaste don't really matter with this sort of team. You could unironically play this team with no EVs. Alright, max speed. I'd imagine you have a lot of physical defense. Yeah, okay. I think we can live this without a crit. So honestly, the follow me play, in case they decide not to do the thing, is fine. Follow me, minimize. They should fake out, though. They actually double out. That is an insanely greedy play. That is an insanely greedy play on their part. I guess they wanted to block a Spore. Hang on with the Focus Sash. Get off our final minimize. Now we're very annoying. And we should be able to psych up. Special attack rise. Defense drop. Alright. The play here is just going to be, we'll Salt Cure you, and I'm going to Protect. I need to make sure the Smeargle goes down so I can pass Moody off to Muk. And if we get like a special attack raise on the Muk, that'd be incredible, because we're just going to pass that off to our Calyrex. Alright, special attack would be preferable. Hopefully this Calyrex is timid max speed. That'd be annoying if it wasn't. I didn't check it. I'd imagine it's probably just max. Special defense, it's not terrible. Special attack drop is a little bit annoying, but it shouldn't be too bad, because we can just copy another one if need be. Like, because you can just continuously psych up the right slot and get it back. Like, if at any point you see your Muk is just stupid, you know, you're good. Hopefully no follow me. I wouldn't expect them to follow me here. Yeah, max speed. Why are we max attack? Gabe, come on, man. What are you... I can tell this used to be a... Okay, alright, Gabe. You know what? We're gonna roll with it. Gabe, you're sabotaging me. We're gonna make it... You know, we're gonna play this all the way through, because you know what? I made a joke earlier saying that you don't really need EV spreads. Oh, we actually got hit. I made a joke earlier saying you don't really need, like, EVs for this team to work, and I'm gonna... Oh my god! Guys, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know. We actually got hit twice in the same turn. Alright, nothing a little Astral Barraging can't fix. Special Defense Rise. Attack drop. Definitely a double Protect turn. Gabe, what are you doing, man? Give me max attack on my free... Okay, buddy. Okay. At the very least, we're max speed. I'm still surprised he hit me through Bright Powder, though. Degleam. Alright, we're gonna need to Toxic this Incineroar. Seems to be our biggest issue right now. A little bit of recovery here. Now, unfortunately for me, I used my Protect last turn. There's a Defense Raise, Attack Drop. Yeah, Toxic's going to be important. We'll just Astral Barrage here. Go for the Toxic. I am at max, right? I didn't miscount. And we're max evasiveness on both of these guys now. Toxic Hue. Like a Terra here. Terra Fairy, I'd imagine. Astral Barrage is going to do nothing, by the way. Mendoza. Alright. Dodge the Dazzling Gleam on both, it looks like. Yep. Can we dodge the knockoff? Can we dodge the knockoff? That's basically what it comes down to, is dodging this particular knockoff. Yes, we do dodge the knockoff. Gonna get a little bit more recovery. Do you really enjoy playing this team? I can't understand how this is enjoyable. Defense rise, attack drop. I'm gonna protect here. Go for a toxic onto you. I guess I could actually knock off Incineroar in case it's like some kind of berry. But I think getting the toxics off early is gonna be better. D-Gleam, can we dodge with Muk, please? Yep, nice. See if they go for the Flare Blitz. We actually miss a Toxic. If you don't know, when you Terra, you no longer have the ability to dodge those. Or to never dodge. Never have the opponent dodge. Can I please get a special attack raise? Please, please, please. Special defense. Okay. What I'm learning is I'm not really like the type of guy who should be playing this team. That's all I'm learning. Dazzling Gleam, double dodge. Nice. Toxic. Can we dodge another knockoff? That's going to be very important here, obviously. Yes, we do dodge the knockoff. A little bit of recovery here. Take a bit of chip damage. Alright, Incineroar is getting to that point. Special attack. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to go for the double protect here. Because I only have so many Astral Barrages, and unfortunately for me, they're not doing much damage. If they're smart, they'd switch out the Incineroar, but I think they're going to sunk cost fallacy and stay in and keep trying to get that knockoff. There's Urshifu. Could one-shot that Urshifu with a Psychic, maybe. Probably not, because, you know. Yeah, because you know. There's the knock. A little bit more health back. Alright, Incineroar should drop next turn. Get a defense raise. Speed drop. We're at -1 speed. Do I really want to copy that? I guess I don't really mind. We're at maximum defense, so I could actually take the knockoff. I'm going to psych up now, because at the very least we have +1 special attack at that point, right? Oh no, we don't. We're at neutral. I suppose I would still prefer that over what we got right now. And I can attempt a Toxic Hue. There's the Detect. They're going to go for a knockoff, but low-key, I'm pretty sure we just tank it at max defense. Avoid the attack. Alright, let's see. Incineroar finally goes down, and that might have been their final shot at winning, to be honest. Like, just landing a stray knockoff. Speed Rise, special attack drop. We're never getting the special attack boost on this Calyrex, bro. It's never happening. Luckily, we're not at -1 anymore, so that's an improvement. We are a little slower, though. Go for the Astral Barrage and a Toxic. You can crit. Both of these guys can crit. I'm just going to Toxic left slot. Spiky Shield. Surging Strikes dodge. Nice. We're going to get an Astral Barrage as well as a Toxic off into this Urshifu. It's not going to do a ton of damage, because, you know. It's probably sitting here like, wow, I live that. There's the Toxic. You can take that chip damage. Astral Barrage will pick up. I just go for another Astral Barrage. Oh my god, finally a special attack raise. Finally. But we're really slow now. Okay, Astral Barrage. Toxic. Still haven't landed a hit. Getting lucky on that front. Ivy Cudgel. Yeah. Yeah, they're not having a good time. I mean, I'm not having an amazing time either. This is the most boring team I've ever played. I just hope that, like, I can make it somewhat entertaining for whoever's watching this. And I'm actually not sure if that picks up here. No, they'll live one more turn, but it doesn't matter, because we just double protect here and the game ends. Because we have a Pokemon lead, even if, like, the timer runs out, we have 3 Pokemon, they have 2. One of my longer videos, jeez. Oh, now you give me the special attack boost at the end of the and at the expense of speed. Real monkey's paw here, real Muk's paw. Also, shout out Jimothy Cool. It is Muk Monday. It is Muk Monday. Just double protect here. That's always the play. Yep, they forfeit. All right, let's get one more game. Maybe we'll get like a Flamigo game where Flamigo can do something, but so far we have been not having an amazing time. I mean, we're 1-1 right now with the team, right? But like, I'm not enjoying myself. How could you? How could you enjoy this team? Psychopath. All right, continue. All right, let's see what we get. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get a game again. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, there it is. Tatsu. Don't be a Dondozo. Well, it is, but it's not the one I thought it'd be. Let me think. Okay, so this is interesting. Heavy Slam bypasses this strategy, and as a matter of fact, you deal more damage. They deal more damage to you. But if you don't know, Minimize passes the evasive, or Minimize, if you like psych up a Pokemon with that, it passes the stat boost, but it doesn't pass the condition of being like smaller. So that actually makes this a little more reliable. And I think into this, just for the sake of showcasing Flamigo, we're gonna bring it. Hopefully we can get 2 wins of this, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Zamazenta is one of the tougher matchups for Muk Smeargle, for reasons I explained already. Raging Bolt and Ogre Pawn. I think here... Follow Me is not a bad play. I do get the free... opportunity here. But if I can break their ankles and get the spore off, the only question is, like, if they double the Muck, I'm just kind of goobed. But they also might double the Smeargle. I think I'm going to roll the dice. They did hit the Smeargle. That's incredible. The Smeargle should outspeed the Raging Bolt, and I get a Spore off. Which means I'll be able to get 2 of these minimizes off before they can KO me. Glad I broke their ankles there. Defense boost doesn't really matter. Go for a follow me. Another minimize. Honestly, if we can get like a special attack raise in the first try with this, that'd be incredible. Hopefully they stay asleep. Makes this a lot easier. Yep, we stay asleep. If we get full sleep, that'd be incredible. Yeah, I guess defense or special attack would be good here. Attack, that's not great. Actually, that's like the exact opposite of what I wanted. Cool. Go into you here. We're going to protect this turn and roll the dice a bit. Protect. What's our Terra? We're Terra normal. That makes sense. Protect. Minimize a third time. We can get a lucky dodge because they should just attack. Like your shield. Okay. Don't know why you did that, to be honest. You need to always be attacking into Muk Smeargle. Always be attacking. That protect might cost you the game, buddy. Especially if I get the special attack raise. Special defense. Alright, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. We'll copy that. If they follow me here, that'd be absurd. Psych up onto you. Go for the Toxic, because you're annoying. Oh, they're going all in. They said, I need to land this hit and this hit in particular. They said, I need to land this hit and this hit in particular. I just need one. He said, give me one. He said, I'll make it count. If you had one chance and one opportunity to land an Ivy Cudgel, would you capture it or just let it slip? They let it slip. Raging Bingus wakes up. Electroweb. Yep, they let it slip, bro. They let it slip. Go catch this Toxic. R.I.P. Raging Bingus. I knew thee well, you know. Defense raise. Attack drop. That's not a bad thing to copy. I think it's my best interest to... I'm actually going to protect this turn. At this point, you're more concerned about this guy, right? Go for another Toxic into you. Ivy Cudgel. Oh, it looks like they're still scared of the Muck. Electroweb. Nice. This is literally just the let's go gambling. It's just gamble core, bro. Alright, special attack rise, please. If I get a special attack rise, I'll actually copy and then go for like a knockoff or something. Oh, here we go. Okay. That's what I need. I don't care about the defense job. It won't matter. It won't matter. Trust, it won't matter. Go for the Psych up here. I'm mostly concerned about Ogre Pawn. We'll go for a knockoff. Thunderclap, you tried it. Oh my god, he actually landed it. He actually landed it. The madman. Oh, it's in the muck, though. Well. Hope you like Astral Barrage. Get ready to learn Astral Barrage, buddy. Attack rose sharply. Special attack drop. What are we at here? Not bad, not bad. Definitely just Astral here. Send him to Astral World. Go for the knock. And go on the offensive finally. Who's it gonna be? Zamazenta? Oh, you chose a bad turn to switch in, buddy. You chose a bad turn to switch in. Dang. Imagine if we had special attack investment. Alright, nice. Lost the assault vest. Special attack rose sharply. Attack drop. There's Qianpao. Ooh, Qianstifer. Alright, Qianstifer, what you got for me? A sucker punch with my name on it? My favorite. Okay. I'm gonna Terra Normal. Just to make sure I don't drop to this. And I'm actually gonna... I need to showcase this Flamigo. I need footage of Flamigo for the intro. We're gonna send in Flamigo. It could be a throw. It could be a throw, right? But Flamigo's about to copy all these. And they're probably just going to wide guard anyways. I would imagine like wide guard sucker punches their play. So I'm Terra Normaling because I shouldn't... They should... Like, they're not going to body press me, like, obviously. Throat chop. Nice. That'll KO. Alright. There's Ogre Pond. We can just start clicking Astral Barrage, bro. Astral Barrage. Close combat. Should be game. Icicle Crash. No, buddy. Nope. Nope. And Flamigo came in, gets 1 KO, game over. Nice little Grimnay boost there. Alright, nice. Well, we went 2-1 with this team, and it took forever. It took 43 minutes for 3 games on best of 1 ladder? Okay, man. Okay, man. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. Once again, thank you, the Muk Smeargle player Mendoza, for this team. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. I'll link him in the description down below since he gave me the team. Even though he messed it up. He messed it up. He gave me a max attack guy, but it didn't matter. Like, it proved my point. I said, like, it doesn't matter if you have like EVs on these things. You're just gambling. Anyways, have a nice one. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.